Welcome to Creative Poetry. People, I promise you I build for me. But I need you to listen to this. Check this out. I need you to put these addresses, these cities, these countries, man, these companies and these corporations, man, and they're all conglomerated in connection. So, ride with me. Put these addresses in your mental GPS Rolodex. Okay? Just for a moment of this time, because we don't know what time it is, man. 8 Canada Boulevard, London, England. The global headquarters of the HBSC. Hong Kong Banking Shanghai Corporation of China. Here's a quote. Man, I don't give a... He didn't say that. I don't care who runs the laws of the country, as long as I control the banking system. And that particular system of communism works perfectly and is best suited and situated for my centralized banking system, Amschel Rothschild. Here's another address, a city, a country too, Geneva. You know who Geneva is? She's the Canaanite money goddess of fertility who protected the prophets from the prostitutes and the peons, the people. It's in Switzerland. Well, that's the World Health Organization's address. That's where they live. And their primary role is to direct health within the United Nations of all the United Nations. On the New York's Manhattan Island. Well, both the WHO and the United Nations, they got a flat map, people, as they're symbolizing symbols. I don't know what that means. Do you? Who knows? Has an obelisk. Oh, yes, they do. The World Health Organization has an obelisk, the primordial god Adam, and he would return to the uniformity of primordial, the time of beginning. It's a pointed pillar of landmark. The obelisk is to mark the perfect accomplishment of the perfect God. Ain't that what Satan do? And they got a serpent with Greek or Roman floral arrangements. Greek and Roman is evil people. Surrounding the flat map, like Caesar. The depiction or the picture or the symbol. You got to pick, Matthew, which one is correct. But it's evil. Take this ride with me, man. And I'm going to give you 24 times to pick. But you can only choose one. And you got to choose the right one. Or you got to choose the world's way. And the serpent means adversary to God, don't it? That means against the correct or the right way. And medi means mixture. Sin represents the serpent. The crown that is going up to, it represents God or us. And the obelisk represents the 7 chakras. The L1 to the L7, your spine to the crown thought. Now, Rolodex this thought in. The American Medical Association has two serpents up the chakra, the L1 to the L7 wrapped around the obelisk. And I told you the obelisk is to mark the perfect accomplishment of the perfect God. And it's going up to the same crown, y'all, as the hill. You understand? And who can know where their heart is at, Jeremiah? Because it's so deceitful and wicked in infinite scripture. You got to read it. And then read who, the hell, and where the hell the American Medical Association and the Center of Disease Control Waldos live. Well, the AMA is in Chicago, right by the Jesuit University of the Ignatius Loyola, the God-bearing fiery one. There's a black pope giving his language through a white face. And all this is symbolizing something Saturnian, sadistic, and esoterically evil. Reread this man's script, people. And, by the way, the white pope has an obelisk, a king, and a crown. And Vatican means city of serpents. Come on, people. And the Center of Disease Control is in Atlanta. And their symbol has 12 illuminated lights and viral vast array. Come on, Atlanta is the terminus city, the happiness city, because of its location and its proximity. And its most important sponsor is the dynasty. You know what I mean? The Rockefeller Foundation. Big money, known for the Planned Parenthood and eugenics. That's the medical way of changing, cloning, and making by transformation, which goes against God, the correct, just like the serpent, adversary, and the WHO oversees all the so-called medical gurus. And it's all specialized in a private agency, but it's private. It's public. Shh. With global investors. that means it's all stock marketed. Bottom line, you did. And money always is over the original genes. Dudeology, by mixing, transformating this language, alchemy, mixture, chemistry is all the same. And amalgamation, and it will defile the seed and take death and the life out of the entire vineyard, because that defiled seed and this mixed seed is all financed by the World Bank. People ask my man who carries 22:9 Deuteronomies all the time with him. You never know. Well, the World Bank is in Geneva, Switzerland. You know, the lucky protected tree of juniper. The most powerful of all the trees, and these names and places and things are adjectives to the nouns. Proper definition. People, this is viral sickness. Is done by the usual business, by the usual sadistic, suspected suspects and soldiers of Satan, through his illumination and abomination of the original born majestics, because boom, by pure magic, Big Bang, that real thought in. Math created this because math is always perfect, just like Elohim or God, the end. What else can you add to perfect? Ask the poet. Nothing. Zero. I think for me, people, welcome to the cabaret. Medical is not good for us. That's what the math just said. Because Matthew, that's the end. Told you gotta choose one of the both. Acts say the same thing. 1 Timothy say the same thing. And Hebrews say the same thing. They say money is evil. And it's math, people. Medi is mixture. 23:19 numbers. I'm a God that won't change his mind. 22:9 Deuteronomy. Don't mix your seed, or your entire crop will die. It's a math language piece. Creation Bay.